Okay, so get this right. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4, Privet Drive, were proud to say that they were perfectly normal, thank you very much.
Whoa. Okay, so right off the bat,
I know, right?
first line of Harry Potter. Talk about starting with a bang.
More like a whisper, right. But that's what's so sneaky good about it.
Totally. It's like you think you're getting this nice, normal book.
Which, by the way, who even says perfectly normal?
Exactly. That's the Dursleys in a nutshell, though, yeah. And that's what we're diving into today, thanks to this awesome listener suggestion, how J.K. Rowling uses this one line to set up, well, the entire freaking series.
Seriously, it's masterful.
Yeah.
Because it's so mundane, so beige, it just makes the magic hit that much harder when it arrives.
100%. But let's break it down a little, yeah. We've got those two words, perfectly normal. It's not just that they're normal. It's that little thank you very much at the end that gets me every time.
It's so defensive, right? Like they're expecting someone to challenge their oh-so-precious normality.
Yes. And that defensiveness, that's foreshadowing, my friend. Because why else would they be so insistent on it unless something wasn't normal lurking right around the corner?
Ooh, good point. It's like they're trying to convince themselves as much as us.
Right. Like, the harder you try to be perfectly normal, the more you're telling on yourself that something's a bit off.
Okay, so for anyone who somehow hasn't read Harry Potter, first of all, get on that. But basically, the Dursleys are Harry's aunt, uncle, and spoiled brat of a cousin. They're the most boring, magic-hating, just the worst.
And yet so relatable, right? Everyone knows a Dursley. That one neighbor who gets way too invested in lawn care or
those folks who freak out if your music is a decibel over a whisper.
See? We all know them, and that's part of what makes this first line work so well. It throws us into this world that feels instantly familiar, even if it's a little stifling.
And then, bam, magic shows up.
And throws their world into chaos. But think about it. If the first line was something like, a wizard's owl swooped through the night, ooh, would it be as captivating?
Not even close. Because we wouldn't have that contrast, that craving for something more than the Dursleys' bland existence.
Exactly. It's that setup, that grounding in the normal that makes the payoff so much more satisfying.
Totally. And this isn't just a Harry Potter thing either. Think about other iconic first lines, like Call Me Ishmael. Boom. Right into the action. A voice that grabs you.
Right. Or even a simple, it was a dark and stormy night.
Yeah, it's classic for a reason. It sets a mood, an atmosphere that draws you in.
So it's like, whether it's playing with the mundane or throwing you straight into the deep end, a good first line is a promise.
Absolutely. It's the author saying, hey, come on this journey with me. It's going to be wild.
So next time you open a book, pay attention to that first line. You might just be surprised at the magic you find hidden in the ordinary.